fan, but then you kind of got me when I was watching that great film, and probably it was Doc Weaver's film, because a lot of people know and some don't, that Stan got into this Gas House Gang thing with the Mudcat Band by playing the harmonica, and even in '46, he would play coat hangers like he was a drummer, and that was his way of relaxing. But in the batter's box, it would be concentration.
He was an unbelievable hitter. You would never, ever forget the Stan Musial wiggle, which I think had a great deal to do with the success of Ladies' Day in those days. But anyway, let's crank up some more of that home video and take another 4-minute slice of the St. Louis Cardinals history.
Of course, I remember when I first saw Stan. Stan and I went to the same high school together, and I happened to go to one of the basketball games, and he was on the basketball team. And at that particular time, my sister was going with dating one of the basketball players. And when I came home, I said, "Who is that cute young man on that floor?" You know.
That was me. He was a man's man. He was a great ball player. He's a fine gentleman, and I think if he's the type of fellow that you'd like to see, if you could have everybody just like Stan Musial, we'd have one of those perfect worlds.
He's just one of those boys that come along once in a lifetime.
He deserves it. It can't be overdone. There isn't anybody with enough eloquence to pay tribute to that fella for what he deserves.
Stanley F. Musial, swinging Stan the man. He's the man that thrills the fan, swinging Stan the man.
Stan the man.
Pennsylvania town in 1921, to a miller and his wife one day was born the son.
Stanley F. Musial, swinging Stan the man. He's the man that thrills the fan, swinging Stan the man.
Stan the man, Stan the man.
In the good old USA where baseball is the game, many records in the book now have his famous name.
Stanley F. Musial, swinging Stan the man. He's the man that thrills the fans, swinging Stan the man.
Stan the man, Stan the man.
When he steps up to the plate, the pitcher shakes his heel. Oh my gosh, that's Stosh, by gosh, you're waiting for the kill.
Stanley F. Musial, swinging Stan the man. He's the man that thrills the fans, swinging Stan the man.
Stan the man, Stan the man.
Fans in every town agree that when he leaves the game, Stan the man is sure to be in baseball's Hall of Fame.
Stanley F. Musial, swinging Stan the man.
He's the man that thrills the fans.
Swinging Stan the man.
There's 25 million boys in this country that can look with great confidence into a study of this fellow's life. He's genuine.
Close to cornfields, a kid with wide and hungry eyes throws a taped and faded baseball against an ugly concrete wall. Learns the sinker and the curve, builds the iron in his nerve, and he rocks upon his perch, and he knows his time is near. He hears music in his ears. The kid, he might, he could, he did. He did. Someday in the big leagues, the kid's chance comes late one year, when the starter strings his elbow and there's no one else to throw. Stands alone out on the mound, and he mows those batters down, and he rocks upon his perch, and he knows his time is near. He hears music in his ears. The kid, he might, he could, he did. And the more he threw, the more they knew to trust his winning way. Stayed around for 15 years. Pitched the 7th game, won it twice. Always willing to pay the price. Fame and cheers never turned his thought. He gave the crowd what they had bought. And the best he did for free, so the rest of us could see. No one is born to win, comes from somewhere deep and in. Somewhere close to cornfields, a mind with wide and hungry eyes throws a taped and faded baseball against an ugly concrete wall. Throws the sinker and the curve, builds the iron in his nerve. And he rocks upon his porch, and he knows the time is near. He hears music in his ears. The kid, he might, he could, he did. He did. The kid, he might, he could, he did. He did.
I guess you could sum it up best with the words of Branch Rickey, who said in the course of that, 25 million boys could look at that man's life, and he's genuine.
First time I saw him, Vin, was 1941. I was the assistant groundskeeper at Springfield, Missouri with Bill Wolf, and I came home, I told my brother Mickey, I said, Mick, there's a guy down there, got the goofiest stance you ever saw, but boy, can he hit.
Can he hit.
And he came up in 41, and you know the rest.
The grounds crew is not quite that important because of the tarp, but how can you guess the weather? Whether it's cold or whether it's hot, we'll have weather or not. Well, it's in the province of League President Charles Feeney. Let's go to him and to Jay Randolph.
All right, Ben.